Okay, so here we have the 2014 Specialized Stunt Jumper Evo Comp 29. I'm going to try and take you through some of the good bits and some of the bad bits about this particular one. It's 2020 when I'm making this video, so there's some parts on here that are now 6 years old and not quite what they once were, but some of the good bits, maybe starting at the front, we've got in this case tubeless tyres, which is really good. The 29-inch Roval Traverse wheels are actually still pretty good. The fork is RockShox Revelation, which I actually really like. This one I think is a 140 travel Revelation, either 130 or 140, but it feels really good. The adjusters all work and stuff, which is good. There's unfortunately a couple of wee scuffs and stuff on here, a wee bit of cable rub, which is kind of normal for a bike that age, you know, a couple of wee marks and stuff. Same type of thing on the frame, just a couple of wee scuffs, nothing, you know, I can't even catch that with my nails, just cosmetic really, not structural, but standard Specialized handlebars. The brakes were standard Shimano SLX, which are pretty good. I put new pads in it last Sunday when I was riding the bike. It really needed them, but after the new pads went in, it's good. It's got an RPR Rapid Racer product Enduro mudguard, which is pretty good. The grips are not the original Specialized ones. These ones are from Boardman, but they're fine. Lock on and they're not really that warm. Going down the frame, there's definitely a couple of marks, cosmetic marks, where maybe some of the old decals have came off. A couple of scuffs. So if cosmetics is really important to somebody, then he could, you know, do something about these things, I suppose. The pedals are Wellbro. Not the best, not the worst, okay. The cranks and transmission have been upgraded. This bike would have originally been 2x10 I think, but it's now 1x11, which is a really good upgrade. Unfortunately there is not really the cranks problem, but there's I'm sure you can make that out. There's a tiny wee bit of play in the bottom bracket bearing, so that's you know, a reasonably cheap fix if you choose a cheap bottom bracket, and an expensive fix if you choose a expensive bottom top bracket. There's this Monaco sticker underneath there, shows you it's a 2014 bike. Aluminium frame, you can see some chips and stuff on here. The Fox float shock is working not too bad, it's fine. It's got a Shimano Z bottle gauge, which I quite like because it's got the hole for fitting the multi-tool on the bottom if you want to buy one from Specialized. There's a couple of stone chips round about the rear triangle, where I dare say maybe a fender would be good on there to help stop that from getting any worse. SLX rear mech seems to be working not too bad. Again, a couple of wee kind of stone chips and stuff on the triangle. The guard's still there. On the rear wheel is actually not too bad shape. Again, it's a Roval Traverse standard 29-inch wheels that were on the bike. It's got a Specialized Butcher Control 2.3x29. The tyres and the wheels are set up tubeless, which is excellent. Tubeless is definitely the way forward as far as I'm concerned. The saddle is a wee bit worn on the sides. It's usable, but not perfectly, not cosmetically perfect. It's got the original Specialized command post did fail, so it was replaced by this X-Fusion high-low, which is cable operated, and the remote is on the bar like that. So the seat post is working. It's not the original Specialized one, but it certainly works. So all in all, it is probably fairly average for a mountain bike of that kind of vintage, 6 years old sort of thing. One other problem I did find was a little bit of play in this bearing here, I think. If I move bike up and down. You hear a tiny little bit of play in that short linkage bearing. So that's a little bearing. If I turn that round now, you'll be able to see the other side. Left hand side is much the same as the right hand side. Wheels are in pretty good shape. Brakes are working pretty good because I put pads in them. Some cosmetic marks, scrapes and stuff on the fork, which is understandable. A bit of cable rub on the fork crown, which unfortunately is part of the course on a bike of that kind of age. Some cosmetic bits again, maybe some stickers, original decals that are no longer there. So there's a kind of telltale, little chips in the paint. Nothing structural. The frame is pretty sound. Just some cosmetic pitting. Little bit of cable rub you can see on the chainstays. Brakes not too bad. Wheels pretty good. So, and same on the saddle on the side. A little bit of rubbing on the saddle. So overall, I'd say that is fairly typical for a 6-year-old mountain bike which has been used off-road. Brilliant, so that is an overview of the 2014 Stunt Jumper Evo Comp 29. Thank you, bye.